अरे तू मने के डराने आयो है के?
अरे ना डराने आयो हूँ ना बताने आयो हूँ, मैं तो तने कुछ दिखाने आयो हूँ सेठ जी।
अरे की दिखाने आयो है?
अरे सेठ जी टीवी देखो।
हाँ।
ये जो मोदी सरकार है ना,
हाँ
उन्हें आज रात उन्हीं 500, 1000 के नोट बंद कर दिए।
है? की बोल रहा है?
हाँ हाँ देखो देखो टीवी देखो सेठ जी।
हाँ दिखा दिखा।
अरे टीवी में कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है चालू कर दे।
तू रोज रोज देख के खराब कर दियो।
करता हूँ ना सेठ जी। गुड गुड। हाँ मेरे को लगता है केबल वाले को बुलाना पड़ेगा। अरे कोई हो गया चालू क्यों नहीं हो रहे? नोटबंदी को इफेक्ट पड़ियो। सेल सेल डालू क्या? हाँ सेल ही नहीं है। अरे टीवी बंद हो गए है सेठ।
500 और 1000।
और मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ सेठ, 500, 1000 के नोट बंद हो गए हैं सेठ।
की बोल रहा है तू?
कौन आ गया? हीरानंदानी क्या कोलाबोरेशन? हाँ
अरे समाचार कटे भैया।
अरे आ रही हो केबल कटे गयो, केबल केबल चालू कियो केबल।
अरे समाचार कटे भैया।
यू प्ले
मोड़े थी बोल
फ्रॉम योर माइक। वेट यार,
बोली दो
कंटिन्यू जाने देते हैं।
नमस्कार, आज के मुख्य समाचार। आज मध्य रात्रि 12 बजे से
आयो।
वर्तमान में जारी 500 रुपए और 1000 रुपए के करेंसी नोट लीगल टेंडर नहीं रहेंगे।
अरे अरे मोदी जी जे आपने कहा कियो, मुंह तो लुट गयो, बर्बाद हो गयो, बर्बाद हो गयो।
अरे सेठ जी, मारा सेठ जी, उठ जा मारा सेठ।
सेठ तो उठ गयो, तू कोई कर रही है?
अरे मैं भी उठ गयो सेठ।
बाप रे बाप।
तो सेठ अब इन्हें आग लगा दूं कि गड्ढो खोद गाड़ दूं?
अरे चापलूस, सोचने दे कुछ।
क्या हो गयो सेठ, तू तो बर्बाद हो गयो।
सोचने दे, सोचने दे कुछ, सोचने दे कोई भी हो।
तू में से कुछ पैसा मने दे दे तो कुछ नेकी को काम करतो तो तारो भलो हो जाता ना सेठ।
अरे सोचने दे। हाँ कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा।
सोचना पड़ेगा।
अरे तू कोई कर रही है तू?
नहीं मैं तारी कुछ मदद करूँ क्या? अरे
मारा इतना भी खराब दिन नहीं आया। एक सोचना पड़ेगा। हाँ काल सवेरे वकील ने फोन कर चो और हुण तिजोरी पे दान रख और तिजोरी बंद करके तिजोरी की चाबी सेठानी के दे दे। और रुके क्या बोल। अरे मोदी जी कोई करे ना क्यों?
अरे भाइयों, जब ये नोट चलता था तब कहता था दूर रे, और अब के वे पास में ही रहो। साला इतने साल सेठानी ने चाबी दी थी कोनी? चाबी सेठानी।
हे कान्हा जी, ये मारा पीसा ठेकाने लगाई दो, मुँह तने एक सोने को हार चढ़ाओ।
सेठानी जी, अरे ओ सेठानी जी, अरे सेठ जी बोला वे आप रे।
आ रहे हो?
बापू बापू करे रे, संभाल इसको, एक तो दिमाग खराब है, संभाल इसको। नकामो सोरो।
अरे नोटबंदी में तारो बापो बावरो थे गया बेटा।
अरे हुणो भाइयो, यो मारो इन्वेस्टमेंट 10 गुना वधियो और यो आधो ने आधो ज रह्यो। अरे फूलमती कटे, फूलमती। फूलमती
की है बाबू?
मारी जीवरी जरी फूलमती।
अरे नाम फूलमती, दिखाओ पीपल से 150।
अरे ये बोल रहे तो मारी जीवरी जरी फुलमती सरकार ने आज रात से 500 और 1000 के नोट बंद कर दिए। तारा कन्ने कितना पैसो पड़ियो है
बाबू बा ए के बोले
घर खर्ची के वास्ते जे पिसा देओ उनमें कुछ बच्यो है।
घर खर्चो तो ठीक है, यहाँ कितो छिपाई के पड़े हुए वो इको का बताऊं। ओ कान्हा जी ये ते की करो, मारी जिंदगी भर की छिपाई कमाई खुली कर दी, मारी बचत ने तो सरकार की नजर ही लग गई। थोड़ो है बाबू,
थोड़ो मतलब कितना
हारे कने जितना तिजोरी में है उतना ही होशियार।
तारा कन्ने इतना पैसा कटी आया
बाबू
हाँ
बाबू
इतने बड़े टेंशन में बाबू बाबू बोल के पास मत आओ।
वो तो है ना,
हाँ?
वो तो है ना,
हाँ?
तारी
धोती से आयो।
अरे चुप रहे, धोती से ही पीसा भी आया और यो भी आयो, दोनों कोई काम रहा नहीं। फुलमती जे तू के कियो मुँह तो लुट गयो, बर्बाद हो गयो।
मैं भी तो लुट गई, मारी जिंदगी भर का छुपाया रुपया सरकार ने उजागर कर दिया।
मैं भी तो लुट गयो। लोहणो भाई हो, लुखो भी लुट गयो। अरे भगवान, एक काम कर, जा जा फुलमती, जा से अंदर से पीसा लेके आ, इको ठिकाने लगाना पड़ेगा, जा।
ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा।
अब मैं जो भी पैसा दूंगी इको देख के अब आप ही मेरे बाबू को संभालना, संभालोगे ना?
इको भी
ठीक है
लेके
बाबू।
इको भी लेके जा, इको भी ठिकाने लगाना पड़ेगा, जा खेल इसे पीसा से, जा।
ना बीबी ना बच्चा ना बाप बड़ा ना मैया, the whole thing is that के भैया सबसे बड़ा रुपैया। ना बीबी ना बच्चा ना बाप बड़ा ना मैया, the whole thing is that के भैया सबसे बड़ा रुपैया।
तेरे को भी ठिकाना लगा, खेल खेल
के
के
साथ में
चल
जाके पीसा लेके आ। बोलो भाया, मने बोले है मारा कने कितने है पैसा, मारा कने कितने है पैसा।
गुड एंड
आज तो एक बात समझ में आई, लेडीज के समझना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है भाया। ए कान्हा जी, अरे अरे ये तू के लायो है?
अरे हाँ तो तारी धोती री कमाई है सेठ जी।
धोती रे कमाई
हाँ
इतनी सारी?
हाँ, इतनी सारी।
अरे भगवान, हे कान्हा जी, ये मारा पीसा और ये मारा पीसा ठिकाने लगाई दो, मुंह तने 2 सोने को हार चढ़ाऊ को।
हाँ
एक काम कर, अंदर लेके चल, इसको ठिकाने लगाना पड़ेगा, चल।
अरे यहाँ पर कितने सारे बिल्डर्स बैठे हैं, ब्रोकर्स बैठे हैं, कोई उनको भी तो उनका हाल पूछो। हाँ अरे पूछो क्या, दिखाई देता हूँ अभी।
अरे टपोरी कटे भी हो।
आयो आयो सेठ जी।
ये हटा दो ना, ये हो गया इसका काम, इसको साइड में हटा दो ना विजय भाई। विजय भाई
क्या बात है, रेरा और जीएसटी आ गया, अभी तो पूरा मार्केट स्ट्रीमलाइन हो जाएगा, बहुत अच्छा हो गया। नमो 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 नमो। अरे आइए आइए शर्मा जी, क्या हाल है?
अरे हाल बेहाल है भाई, जान देना।
क्यों, क्या हुआ? हाँ
निकला था कि सरकार ने नया रेरा और जीएसटी का कायदा ला दिया। रेरा में तो सुना है इतने सारे कॉम्प्लिकेशन, इतनी सारी पेनल्टियां, इतने सारे रिस्ट्रिक्शन डाल रखे हैं, समझ में नहीं आता धंधा करे तो किसके साथ करे, करे तो कैसे करे, ओसी वाले बिल्डिंग में करे या बिना ओसी वाले बिल्डिंग में करे। चल मैं जाता हूँ।
अरे क्या हुआ, किधर जा रहा है?
ओसी वाला बिल्डिंग ढूंढने जा रहा हूँ यार।
अरे क्या कर रहे हैं येड़ा, ये रेरा है, हमें लाइसेंस मिल रहा है, सरकार ने हमें बिजनेस करने के लिए लाइसेंस तो दिया, वरना आज तक ब्रोकर का नाम सुनते ही ना तो उसे होम लोन मिलता था और ना ही क्रेडिट कार्ड, लेकिन आज कोई तुमसे पूछेगा कि भाई तुम्हारे पास क्या है, हम क्या पाएंगे, हमारे पास लाइसेंस है सर,
आधे मिनट
हमारी अपनी पहचान है यार।
पहचान कुछ नहीं होता है। सरकार ने रजिस्ट्रेशन के सेफ्टी के नाम पे क्या दिया? बोलो भाई लोग क्या दिया? ये सब सेफ लग रहे हैं बाबा जी का। हे भगवान, ये रेरा, ये जीएसटी, तौबा तौबा।
तौबा तौबा, क्या होगा होना है जो होगा होता है जो, हो जाने दो। आने वाला आएगा, जाने वाला जाएगा, तुम ना मानो तो जाने दो।
अरे ओ दुखी आत्मा, कितना रोएगा? पुराने नोट में कितना धंधा किया बताओ क्या? ये रेरा है। रेरा के वजह से सब बिल्डरों ने ओसी लाया, फटाफट लाया कि नहीं लाया वजू भाई? लाया ना। और जीएसटी की वजह से तेरी कितनी पार्टी ने फटाफट पेमेंट कर दिया। यहाँ पे जितने भी ब्रोकर बैठे हैं, सब ब्रोकरों की ब्रोकरेज सर्विस टैक्स के लॉ के अंदर आ गई ना। तू मुझे एक बात बता यार, तू एनएआर इंडिया का ब्रोकर है या नहीं है?
विजय,
अरे तो हर चीज को पॉजिटिवली लेना।
ये पॉजिटिव कुछ नहीं होता है।
क्या
तू इतना बोल रहा है ना, चल ये चीज से क्या फायदा होएगा वो बता, चल बोल।
अब जरा सोच,
हाँ।
हमारी कोई भी डील रेशियो की वजह से नहीं अटकेगी।
हाँ यार,
कस्टमर कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ेगा,
ये भी ठीक है,
कस्टमर और डेवलपर के बीच में ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ेगी,
ये भी ठीक है।
और तो और जीएसटी की वजह से रेट्स भी कम होंगे। तो ये रेरा, डिमोनेटाइजेशन, जीएसटी सब हमारे लिए फायदेमंद है।
सही है यार, तूने तो मेरी आंखें खोल दी।
अरे इधर इधर इधर,
तेरी बात में बिंदु है यार,
बिंदु।
पॉइंट है यार।
अरे पॉइंट है, हाँ
चल मैं फटाफट जाके अपने रजिस्ट्रेशन की तैयारी करता हूँ।
ठीक है, तू अपनी तैयारी कर, मैं जरा गोड वाले बिल्डर से मिलके आता हूँ।
गोड बोले,
हाँ।
मस्त मानुस है एकदम।
अरे एकदम टॉप क्लास।
चल ना, छोड़ देना मेरे को रास्ते में।
किधर जा रहा है? ठीक है चल, तुझे और रास्ते में छोड़ देता हूँ। अरे कैसे हो गोड बोले साहब?
अरे आ परागा, क्या हाल है तेरा?
हाल कैसा है जनाब का?
अरे छोड़ यार, हाल मत मत पूछ, तुझे तो पता है ना।
क्या हुआ?
अरे यार पहले ये नोटबंदी,
अरे
फिर
ये
रेरा
भी चालू।
अरे ये कम था, उसमें ये जीएसटी, दिमाग काम नहीं कर रहा।
अरे लेकिन गोड बोले साहब, मैंने तो ऐसा सुना है नोटबंदी के टाइम पुराने नोट में आपने बहुत बड़ा माल बेचा है।
अरे
क्या नया क्या पुराना?
अरे राजा धीरे, जरा धीरे, ऑडिटोरियम के कान होते हैं यार, तू तो मरवाएगा मुझे। पहले यहाँ वीआईपी लोग बैठे हुए।
बच के रहना रे बाबा, बच के रहना रे, बच के रहना रे बाबा, तुझ पे नजर है, तेरे लिए आए तेरे ही दीवाने, अरे झूमे नाचे गाए हाय संग जमाने, कैसे कैसे तोहफे लाए तू क्या जाने, तू क्या जाने, बच के रहना रे बाबा, बच के रहना रे।
लेकिन गोड बोले साहब, मैं तो ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ, आपने वो टाइम पे बहुत अच्छा एडजस्टमेंट किया था। आपके जितने भी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है, जितने भी लेबरर है, आपके जितने भी स्टाफ है, आपने सबको साल का एडवांस पेमेंट कर दिया।
अरे देवा, तुझे कैसे पता?
नहीं गोड बोले साहब, वो आपका ड्राइवर है ना, वो वर्ल्ड फेमस राजू, आया था परसों, आता है 2 मिनट के लिए और 30 मिनट में आपका पूरा चिट्ठा खोल के चला जाता है।
महिला, तुझे क्या बताया उसने?
बोल के बताओ या दिखाओ?
अरे दिखाऊं मतलब? साले ने मेरा वीडियो भी निकला है क्या?
अरे गोड बोले साहब, आप डरते क्यों हो? आप सब लोग को भी देखना है ना, गोड बोले साहब ने नोटबंदी के टाइम कैसे कैसे एडजस्टमेंट किए थे, देखना है ना, आप सब लोग भी देख लीजिए।
हाँ कॉन्ट्रैक्टर साहब, हाँ एक काम कीजिए, आपका जो भी पेमेंट बाकी है आप आके लेके जाइए, ठीक है? हाँ, और सभी सप्लायर को पेमेंट कर दीजिए, अपने साइड पे काम बंद नहीं होना चाहिए। हाँ लेकिन एक बात ध्यान रहे, क्या सभी को 500 और 1000 के नोट ही मिलेंगे? हाँ हाँ, आ जाइए, कल आ जाइए, ठीक है, ओके। अरे राजू फोन उठा, मेरे ड्राइवर ने भी बहुत तंग किया है मुझे। अरे या शर्मा जी, क्या हाल है आपके?
अरे फर्स्ट क्लास सर, एकदम चकाचक।
और सुनाइए शर्मा जी, आपने मेरा काम किया क्या?
अरे उसके लिए आया ना सर।
अरे वाह, कितने हैं?
ये अपने बात हुआ था ना, वो पुराने 500 1000
अरे
सब 2 बड़े हैं सर पूरे।
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया शर्मा जी, थैंक यू।
एक बात बताइए मेरे को गोड बोले साहब,
हाँ
वैसे तो ये पैसे का अभी कोई वैल्यू रहा नहीं, इसको कोई पूछेगा भी नहीं,
बरोबर।
तो आप इतना सारा पैसा रखेंगे किधर, करेंगे क्या?
अरे शर्मा जी, वो आईडीएस में डिक्लेयर किया है ना, उसी में टैक्स भरना है, उसी के लिए मंगवाया है। हाँ हाँ। अरे रहने दीजिए शर्मा जी, अभी अपने ही लोगों के सामने कपड़े उतरवाओगे क्या?
अभी आप मेरे उतारे उसके पहले मैं चलता हूँ।
हाँ अच्छा अच्छा। अरे शर्मा जी, आप नीचे जा रहे हैं ना, एक काम करेंगे, मेरे ड्राइवर राजू को भेज देना, कब का फोन कर रहा हूँ उठा नहीं रहा है।
वो कमीना वैसे ही है, जानते हो।
हाँ?
छोड़ दो ना, मैं भेजता हूँ उसको।
ठीक है भेज दीजिए।
अरे बोले साहब,
हाँ
ये जो 2 बड़े दिए ना,
हाँ
उसमें 4 काम है।
क्यों?
वो 2% दलाली काट के दिए ना सर।
अरे पक्का ब्रोकर है। चलो एक काम तो हो गया। अरे कुठे गेला राजू तू? हाँ सर, बुलाया क्या? क्या रे, तेरा दिमाग खराब है? हाँ क्या है कर रहा है तू? इतना बिजी हो, कब का फोन नहीं उठा रहा है? हाँ वो मैं क्या है? तू एक काम कर, तेरे को फोन दिया ना, तू फोन ला तू मेरे को। नहीं सॉरी सर सॉरी। अरे जब देख सॉरी, दिमागची वाट लावली। ये इथे ये। अरे घुसेगा क्या अंदर तिजोरी में? तू आजा सामने। ये ले, ये तेरे पूरे साल की सैलरी है, एक साथ दे रहा हो, जा मजा कर। अरे भाई शू के भाई, जलसा कर जलसा। सेठ जी, ये आपकी लाल नोट देखकर तो मजा आ गया सेठ जी। तुम मजा कर जा। पर सेठ जी अरे तुम मजा कर जा। मैं क्या बोलता हूँ सेठ जी, आपको मजा करने के लिए दो। हाँ मैं तो अकेला हूँ, कहाँ जाऊँ? एक तरफ है घरवाली, एक तरफ बाहर वाली। टिंग 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 टिंग। अरे टिंगलिंग। अरे मेरी 2 है, इसलिए तो साला तुझको पाल के रखा है। साला इनकम टैक्स वाले से ज्यादा तो इससे डर लगता है। कहते हैं ड्राइवर के कान नहीं होते, पर इसके तो कान आंख मुंह सभी खुला है। आप भी संभालना भाई लोग। अरे पर सेठ जी, ये आंखें बंद करनी पड़े या मुंह खोलना पड़े, ऐसा काम करते ही क्यों हो? अच्छा, अब तू मुझे समझाएगा? हाँ। एक काम कर, तू सेठ बन जा। तू बहुत समझाता है ना, सेठ बन जा, तू ही मेरी कुर्सी पे। अरे बेशरम बैठ रहा है फिर। एक काम कर, तू इधर यहां जा। ये बैग तेरी भाभी को जाके दे क्या? अच्छा भाभी को, भाभी पर कौन सी वाली? बोला ना। अरे साले, जिसको पैसे जिसके पास भेजता हूँ उसके पास जा, जल्दी पैसे दे। तसं बोला ना साहेब, तो छोटी वाली ना। हाँ माहित मला, मी देतोय ना। साले सबके सामने बताने की क्या जरूरत है? साला इनमें से कोई मेरी बीवी का चमचा निकला है तो मेरी तो। नहीं, मी चालतो साहेब, देतोय। अरे सुन राजू, एक काम कर, पहले बैंक चलते हैं, मिस्टर घोटाला से मिलने जाना है। अच्छा बैंक बाद में देख के आना। हो चालेल।
नमो 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 नमो। झालं काम झालं, आपलं काम झाला। नमो 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 नमो।
अरे राम राम घोटाला साहब।
ओ राम।
कैसा क्या है?
कैसे साहब?
कैसे चल रहा है?
एकदम अच्छा है साहब।
बस आपकी तो चांदी है नोटबंदी के बाद।
भगवान की दया है।
हाँ
बोलो।
अच्छा घोटाला साहब, अपना कुछ सेटिंग हो पाएगा?
अरे
गोलमाल है भाई, सब गोलमाल है।
अरे साहब, सेटिंग की क्या बात करते हो? ये बैंक आप ही की तो है, हम तो सेवक है, आपकी सेवा करने बैठे हैं। आप थोड़ा हमारा ध्यान रखो, हम आपका ध्यान रखेंगे। और आप तो हमारे पुराने कस्टमर है साहब। बोलो।
ठीक है, नहीं फिर भी जो भी है बैठ के हिसाब, आप जो भी हिसाब आपका है बता दीजिए।
देखो गुड बोले साहब, ऐसे तो 30% का सिस्टम है, मगर माल ज्यादा रहेगा तो मैं 20% में करके दे दूंगा। हाँ
अच्छा ठीक है, एक काम करो घोटाला साहब, मैं कल सवेरे आता हूँ, जो भी है देख लेंगे। ठीक है?
नहीं साहब, सवेरे नहीं।
क्यों?
बैंक बंद होने के बाद में, ये सब काम रात के अंधेरे में ही होते हैं।
अच्छा
साहब। हाँ
ठीक है घोटाला साहब, एक काम करता हूँ, मैं मेरे ड्राइवर राजू को आज शाम को ही भेज देता हूँ, आप जो भी है समझ लेना।
हाँ सब, उसको कौन नहीं पहचानता, वो नालायक को। हाँ और पहचानता हूँ मैं उसको सर।
अरे सब पहचानते हैं।
अरे मैं ऐसा बोल रहा था, वो आपका वफादार आदमी है, भेज दो उसको।
इसीलिए साले को रखना नहीं है, फिर भी रखा है। साले को सब मेरा चिट्ठा मालूम है। ठीक है चलता हूँ मैं चलता हूँ घोटाला
नमो 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 झाला एक बकरा अजून आला भाऊ झाला झाला नमो 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 ने काम कर दिया
घोटाला साहेब अच्छे दिन आ गए आपके यहाँ पर याद रखिए बुरे दिन भी आएंगे। हाँ
अरे तू जब आता है तो इतना बड़ा बिलोरी कांच लेके क्यों आता है?
ये क्योंकि मैं बड़ा देखता हूँ बड़ा सोचता हूँ इसलिए।
अरे तेरे बड़े देखने में और तेरे बड़े सोचने में तू तो वहाँ का वहाँ रह गया। कहीं तेरे सेठ को मत फंसा देना।
अरे वो नंगा नाएगा क्या निचोड़ेगा क्या?
अपने सेठ को नंगा बोलता है।
ऐसा ही है घोटाला साहब। अभी तो आप अपने बारे में सोचिए। वो है ना कहते ना देखा ना हरे सोचा ना हरे रख दी निशाने पे जान।
अरे ओ भाई खाली डांस ही करवाएगा कि कुछ लाया है?
अरे क्या लाया नहीं आप क्या दे रहे हो घोटाला साहब वो बोलिए ना।
अरे रे चाय से किटली करे में भाई लोग। ऐसे आप लोगों को तो ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस होते रहते होंगे ना। होते हैं कि नहीं आप लोगों को? आपके ड्राइवर से नहीं किसको भी नहीं होते यहाँ पर। अरे तू क्या है मैंने तेरे सेठ से बात कर ली है। तू जो डब्बा लाया ना
पैकेट तो विसर लो
हाँ लाओ पैकेट।
आएगा
हाँ ये ले पैकेट। मजा कर। और हाँ एक बात सुन ले जाके तेरे सेठ के आदमी देना सीधा। सेठ का चिट्ठा खोलने के लिए किधर खड़ा मत रह जाना।
नहीं मैं क्या बोलते हो काय चाय पानी याचत का चाय पानी।
एक काम कर एक काम ये ले तेरे लिए भी है ना जरा निकालना पड़ेगा ढूंढ के। ये ले 2000 रुपया।
2000 का नया नोट।
मजा कर।
अरे ठीक है घोटाला साहब ये तो मैंने दूर का देख भी लिया था। चलो भाई किस्मत अपनी अपनी वो कहते हैं ना भाइयों सीधे रास्ते की है तेरी ही चाल है गोलमाल है भाई सब गोलमाल है गोलमाल अरे गोलमाल है भाई सब गोलमाल है।
मित्रों ये तो था हमारे और इनके काम करने का कुछ अपना तरीका जो गलत था और सही भी। अपने तरीके से काम करने का मजा सबको आता है क्योंकि कोई भी कानून में बंधना नहीं चाहता। पर सही वो है जो कानून और देश के कानून को ध्यान में रखकर किया जाए। नोटबंदी, रेरा और जीएसटी ये 3 नए कानून है जिसको अगर सही ढंग से हम लोग फॉलो करें तो हमारी भी तरक्की होगी और देश की भी। हम लोगों ने तो डिसाइड कर लिया है कि इस तीनों कानूनों को फॉलो करेंगे और हम लोग गर्व के साथ कह सकते हैं कि वी आर टुगेदर फॉरएवर। एक दूसरे से करते हैं प्यार हम एक दूसरे के लिए बेकरार हम एक दूसरे के वास्ते मरना पड़े तो हैं तैयार हम हैं तैयार हम।
Requesting Vijay Sathi and Irshad Ahmed to please join us on stage to present the memento to all our actors. Can we have a round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen? We have Keyur Parekh, Bhavish Desai, Jayesh Tamani, Hiren Shah, Sunil Karia, Ashok Gupta, Vijay Solanki, Usha Reddy, Parag Shah, Sandeep Shah, Megha, Chetan Trivedi, Neeta Shah, Sharad L. Congratulations to all of them for a successful performance. Acha, hope all of you know that all of them were real estate, from the real estate industry, not professional actors, right? They did very, very well on stage. Thank you. We quickly want to give out gifts to our people who have been Facebooking and tweeting a lot. To begin with, Sanjay Agarwal from Star Trading has been uploading some really lovely pictures and posting a lot on Facebook and Twitter. So Sanjay, join me on stage. We want to give you a gift, a lovely, lovely gift we have. I'd also like to invite Garrett Canny. Is that right? Garrett Canny, are you around here? Garrett's not here. Okay. Thank you so much, Sanjay. Can we have a round of applause for Sanjay? So we have a lot more gifts to be given out. Make sure you are tweeting about everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, quickly moving on to our next speaker. It's going to be a fantastic motivational speaking for each one of you here. We have Dr. Lakshmikant Kasat. Dr. Lucky Kasat is what they call him. Consultant pediatric surgeon since last 16 years at Jupiter Kaushalya Medicare Hospital and Cure Hospital, Thane, Fortis in Mulund. Operates on children from 1 day old to 18 years of age. Has 17 international academic publications with 4 textbook references. 1 best scientific paper in national level out of 250 academic papers in All India National Conference of Pediatric Surgeons. Now this is one of the rarest. He operated a rarest case of fetus in fetu surgery on 2 months old girl who had 1 more baby inside her abdomen. It was covered on 6 TV news channels and 18 newspapers, including the TOI. Only 9 such cases were reported in India and 92 in the whole world. Also, he operated the largest ovarian cyst in India in a smallest patient of just 10 years old. This was again covered by the TOI. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, he loves to write. He edited 2 books, was chief editor of Rotary Club Bulletin for 11 years, won 21 awards as best bulletin, including best bulletin in whole of India 3 times. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for our motivational speaker, Dr. Lakshmikant Kasat.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. May I request everyone to please stand up? You have to just do one thing. Turn to your right, turn to your left, turn backwards and shake hand with your person on the other side and say, I like you very much. Loudly say that, I like you very much. Even the person behind. I like you very much. Yeah, you may please sit down. Please sit down. Slides, please. Slides. Okay. Show it here. Well, friends, first of all, my sincere thanks to Chairman Vinod Thakkar for giving me this opportunity. And let's give 3 cheers for the Chairman Vinod Thakkar. Woo! I've been requested to speak on what is my peak in my life, considering the theme of the event, that is collaboration. So what is my peak? I will be dealing it. Excuse me? So I'll be telling you something about Mount Everest, the climb towards the peak, and how the collaboration works. Because your buildings, when they go up, it is something like climbing the Mount Everest. So friends, what is my peak? Basically, my collaboration is my peak. And how? Let us see this. This will be a virtual climb, and this gives you a first tip on collaboration, that it reflects your state of imagination. Friends, this Everest is the ultimate peak. How many of you have been to the base camp? Raise your hands. Oh, at least 10 of you. How many of you wish to go to the top of the world? So many. Chalo, dekhte hai. So this Everest is the ultimate peak. And as you know, the Himalayas, they run through 4 countries. And this is the best view you have of the Himalayas from International Space Station. And it clearly shows that Mount Everest is the topmost mountain on Earth. The Himalayas, they are divided into 2 ranges, the northern range and the southern range. The northern range consists of the Trans-Himalayas. Trans-Himalayas has about 14 peaks, which are more than 8,000 meters plus in height. And the southern range, it is divided into 3 parts: the Greater Himalayas, the Lesser Himalayas, and the Outer Himalayas. Our Kashmir, it lies in Outer Himalayas. Leh Ladakh, it lies in Lesser Himalayas. And still deeper is the Greater, and still deeper is the Trans-Himalayas. This is the clearest view of what we have from space of Mount Everest. Friends, George Mallory was a very famous climber. He was asked, why do you want to climb this peak? And he said, the world famous answer, because it is there. So this gives us the second tip, that collaboration starts with sheer determination to achieve. And that sheer, because it is there and I can go there, I will do it. And that is it, that's all. You climb this Everest to feel this kind of majesty of the peak. You climb this Everest to feel that kind of divinity, that experience of a whole mountain of gold, where you automatically bow down to the Mother Nature. Who will want not to see this? Friends, where there is a sunset and a moonrise at the same time. And so, if you understand this, that collaboration happens when you want to experience true joy of reaching your peak. Once that thought comes in, such joy, the true joy from inside, that yes, I have constructed this and it is beautiful and it will help so many. That is what starts with collaboration, because it will help it magnify. This Mount Everest lies about 9 kilometers above the sea level. You know, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building, residential building, 2,500 feet. So Mount Everest is just 15 times Burj Khalifa. Or Empire State Building, about 20 Empire States Building on top of each other. So it is 8848 meters and 29,028 feet in height. There are about 14 peaks with more than 8,000 meters height in the Trans-Himalayas, the northern range which I showed you. And this Everest, it lies between Nepal and Tibet. The last 400 feet is crossing the international border. It is this, therefore, the property of both the countries. It is called a Sagarmat, which means the head in the sea of existence, or the Sharvas and the Tibetans, they call it Chomolungma. So when can you climb it? You can climb it in the month of May and October. Why only in month of May mainly? Because in the other month, this is the problem. Now, this is the picture on the mountain, but the mountain is not seen because of the wind. This is a beautiful lenticular cloud. From the valley, as a tourist, you will thoroughly enjoy this, but it is 100% death on the mountain because the storm is going on. Friends, to climb the Everest is no ordinary climb, because Everest is more than a mountain. And this gives you the fourth tip, that collaboration happens when your goal is more than the standards which are there. Once you decide that I'll go beyond, that yes, the Everest is there, but I will go and climb it come what may, because I am more than the mountain. It happens. That collaboration is needed. It is in 1841 when Sir George Everest, the Surveyor General of Archaeology, he ordered a survey of the Himalayas, and at that time this was the only instrument available, called as theodolite. Now this theodolite was taken by an Indian genius brain, Rajnath Sikdar. he took this instrument about 170 kilometers away and measured the height of Everest with an error rate of just 22 to 26 feet only. We are talking of 1840s, and at that time there was no satellites and nothing. So Rajnath Sikdar, an Indian brain, could do this. But people started fighting about the name. For next 24 years, no one could really name it because everyone said, Nepali said that it should be called Chomolungma, the others said it should be called Sagarmat. Finally, it was called Sir George Everest or the Mount Everest. 1921, the expedition started. It was the Britishers who went first. George Mallory, 24-year-old climber with his team went. He reached 23,000 feet, encountered a storm, turned back. Next year, the team again tried, went 1,000 feet more, encountered a blizzard, again turned back. And next year, 600 feet more, again a blizzard, again a storm, and then turned back. And finally, in the fourth year, he died on the mountain. If you remember 1999, there was a big news front page, in Times of India at least, that his body was found on the mountain 75 years later. It is still there because the bodies cannot be brought down. Friends, it takes strength and courage to climb a mountain. But it takes not only strength and courage and the wisdom to turn around. When I should stop it. When I should not take the next step. This wisdom can come only if the ego decreases or it abolishes, which is very, very difficult. That wisdom, you can see the tip, that the peak is 400 feet away and I'm encountering a storm, and that wisdom must come to me that I must turn around. It will come only to those whose ego is abolished. And that is a big thing to do. 29th of May 1953, Edmund Hillary, Tenzing Norgay were the first people to reach the top of the world. And since then, this is the problem. Now, if you go, about 30, 40 odd people had raised their hands. So you will be one of these climbers, like tiny ants in a row. And this is the problem now. In the month of May, around 600 climbers are on the Mount Everest. If one of them slips down, he will take 20, 25 people down. Indians, we reached in 1965, A.S. Chima and Sharva Navangombu. But before that, 2 attempts were there. The first attempt in 1960, they reached just 600 feet before the tip. And then they encountered the storm. And then the wisdom to turn around. Again, 2 years later, they tried. 550 feet below the top. Blizzard, the wisdom to turn around, and they turned around. So friends, the greatness is achieved only by this wisdom. Italian Reynold Messner was the first to climb all the 14 peaks in the Trans-Himalayas, which I showed you in the northern range. And he did this without oxygen. He is Sharva Appa, 21 times on top of Everest in 19 years. He is Babu Shiri, who stayed on the top of the world for 21 hours. The top of Mount Everest is 30% oxygen of what you are breathing here, and at least minus 28 degrees temperature. Now, 21 hours on that top, you can stay only if you are totally adjusted with your own self, where you do not get bored with your own self. And it is an extraordinary achievement that I am not bored with my own self. And this mountain will teach you. But he died in one of the crevasses on the mountain. He is Angarika. He is the only one who went up in winter and came back down alive. So it is Sharva. It is not pronounced as Sherpa. Sharva, people of the East. And they are called, and they have a very peculiar naming system there. They are called according to the day on which they are born. So if a Sharva is born on Sunday, he will be called Nima. If he is born on Monday, he will be called Dawa. So if you happen to meet Pemba, iska matlab hai ki he was born on Saturday. Simple. And this is the only family of 9 children, out of which 7 are born from Monday to Sunday. There are 15 different ways to go up from the Nepali side and from the Tibetan side. But everyone must come with a charter flight to the Lukhla airport from Kathmandu. This is the 5th most dangerous airport in the world, because the strip is so small and the plane has to negotiate 35 degrees down. Here you need to have a group of 6 people. So all of you who have raised your hands, you'll form a group of 6. Okay, and now you will go there and take the permit. It is costing at least $80,000 for a group of 6. Then you will hire the porters, the coolies, the sharwas for $40,000 to $80,000. The approximate cost is around 40 lakhs per person. And then you will start your trekking towards the base camp. If you happen to take Sharva Appa, the one who had climbed 21 times, his fee is just 2.5 crores. So you start your trek towards the base camp, and there you find such beautiful village which is known as Namche village. There you will take all your bargain, all your yaks, the tents, the oxygen cylinders, and then you will go towards the yak train. Now friends, there is a very basic rule of yaks. The train will be coming towards you on the mountain and you'll have to give it side. So once you want to give side, you should not stand toward the valley side because they are very bulky. They are like cows. They need space, so naturally you will not give them side towards the valley side. Tendency will be to stand on the valley side and let them go towards the mountain side. If you do that, 100% death is assured. Because they have a tendency to walk towards the mountain edge. So this gives you the 5th tip, that if the collaboration is good, this will help sharing of the experiences and the tips, which will help you to build up. Teamwork is the key. Walking and trekking, you will reach the Tengboche monastery. There is the head Lama of Nepal. Stay there for a night, take his blessings and proceed. You find for the first time the pictures of tip of Mount Everest and Amadamlam. Small boats come, ki chalo aa raha hai, and finally you reach the base camp, 17,500 feet. After that, फटाफट ऊपर जाने का, फटाफट नीचे आने का, कोई खास बात नहीं है ना? So let's see. Base camp is 50% oxygen of what you are breathing. It is at the end of the Khumbu Glacier. What is a glacier? Frozen river. And this is the picture where you will understand the mightiness of the mountain. Immediately you understand, I am too small in front of it. Look at this picture very carefully where you are, and you will realize that I am here in that tent somewhere, and this is just the base of the mountain. And that sinks in, oh. So you need to go in the month of February. March, April, May, you stay there, get acclimatized at 50% oxygen before you start your journey towards the top of the world. Till that time, the coolies, the sharvas whom you have hired, they will take all your saman, the tents to Khumbu Asphalt, Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, put everything in place. Till that time, you acclimatize, do your yoga, pranayam, make yourself more fit, and therefore, collaboration will bring in you perseverance. That will help you plan and prepare for the goal what you have set in. It is nothing else but collaboration of everything in life. Maybe your wife, with your children, or with your teammates, or with your clients or employees, or with the contractors or the developers. It is nothing else but collaboration. So there is a base camp cyber cafe available. You can contact your family. And you start praying to God because you understand that mightiness of mountain is too big and I'm too small in front of it. And you start Om Pane Padme Hum, believing it. You will not sleep even with the feet towards the mountain because it is a sacred mother for them. And once you are prepared, 1st of May, the group of 6 will leave. Just 50 meters above, you will find so many small tents, your base camp. And then you will have to cross this Khumbu Icefall. Khumbu Icefall looks very deceptively simple. But it is here that maximum deaths have happened, 45 deaths till now. What is the problem? The glacier is moving. Now, as the glacier moves, it forms many mountains. And you have to climb these and come back down, and then you have to cross it. The cross is against a crevasse, a deep recess. One misstep, and you will be buried there beautifully inside. Even your voice will not come up. It is the best death you can have. So you go on crossing, you understand how small I am in front of this mountain. There's no need to speak or tell anyone. It just sinks into you. It speaks to you very, very silently. And this is the group 1. which have raised the hand from this side, and this is the group 2, which have raised the hand from that side. And now they are going away, and all the bigger black holes are the crevasses which they need to cross one by one. One misstep, you are dead deep inside because no one can help you. So climbing and climbing, you reach to the other side of Khumbu Icefall, and there you understand the mightiness of the mountain completely. The video, please. Mahesh. No, from the start. It's okay, fine.
Ready?
This is a short video to show you how it is. Now this crevasse looks so small, but if you go in, no one can save you there. See this, how deep you will go and how beautifully you will be buried, you will not know. One misstep, at least 100 feet, 200 feet down. Okay. So commitment keeps you going. The collaboration will help you to push for your own commitment that I've decided to do this, I have to build this, to sell this, and I will do it come what may. Then there is RERA or there is GST or demonetization, it doesn't help. It hardly makes a difference because my commitment is there and my collaboration says I will have to do it and I will do it. Friends, you climb and reach 19,500 feet, Camp 1, stay there for 2 or 3 days because the oxygen is getting rarer, thinner and thinner. And then you continue your climb to Camp 2. This is a very silent area. Suddenly the silence starts speaking to you. And you become spiritual. You understand the whole nature of things. Go on climbing towards the top. Reach Camp 3. Here the wind is the problem. This wind which I showed you, the pink cloud, that is the wind here, 180 to 280 kilometers per hour speed. Only the brave can hold on. And finally, you will reach Camp 4. Camp 4 is a very football-sized area. Oxygen is so low that you need to be in the tent with the oxygen masks on. And after this, it is known as the death zone. Last 450 feet, you need the consent of the mountain. Because the oxygen is 30% of what you are breathing right now. And you were a group of 6 from this side. You were a group of 6 from this side. And the death rate is, there is 1 death for every 6 climbers. So how many of you wish to go? Come on. Suddenly the hands are down. Huh? Good. The problem is acute mountain sickness, nausea, headache, vomiting. And if it happens, the only treatment is come back down immediately. That's the only treatment. Friends, otherwise the frostbite will completely damage your face, completely make your fingers and toes black, which need to be chopped off. There are 260 dead bodies on the mountain, lying there. They greet you, make you very silent and spiritual. And mountains don't kill people. They are just sitting there. You go there and get yourself killed. Right? So the cause of death is avalanche and falling into the crevasses. This is a death of a live climber. You have to just watch and cannot do anything. So 278 deaths, the ratio of 1:6 is beautifully maintained. The most important thing in climbing is surviving, and that gives us the 8th tip, that collaboration brings a sense of responsibility in you, that whatever I am doing has so many lives at stake. That sense of responsibility of quality, that sense of responsibility of the lives inside is so important, that surviving is the crucial thing. Friends, the last 400 feet is very narrow and steep, and therefore it is known as the cornice of the one misstep will lead to disaster. Now this is the tip of the mountain there, and this is the summit ridge. It looks very simple. People have the wisdom of turning around here because it is steep and narrow. This is where you are negotiating it. One misstep, you will fall down 8,000 to 10,000 feet below before you will hit something. Say this. The deadline is 1 p.m. that from Camp 4, you start at 3 a.m. in the morning, go up through this narrow ridge. The last 40 feet will be again vertical, reach the top by 6 to 7 a.m., stay there for 10-15 minutes and come back down to Camp 4 before 1 p.m. because the storm is a rule after 1 p.m. And so the wisdom to turn around is taken here. This gives you the 9th tip, that collaboration brings the wisdom to know the difference between self-confidence and overconfidence. That I can just do this. And there are so many difficulties of finance or whatever it is, but is it overconfidence or is it really great self-confidence? That thin edge, the difference has to be understood, has to be reminded every now and then. The last 40 feet is nearly vertical, very technically demanding, the Hillary top. And then finally, you reach there at the top of the world. The Hillary step is the most demanding thing. The last part of any construction or anything is the most demanding thing. Finally, you reach the top of the world. Now, this is how it looks from there. Enjoy the photographs because you'll be seeing the next highest mountains from there. Sometimes it's very clear, but that kind of view, that serenity, that divinity, that silence, that spirituality which sinks in is what makes it ultimate. So strong motivation is the key, and this collaboration, the teamwork, depending in interdependence of the things will augment your motivation. Friends, what is needed is absolute motivation. At 30% oxygen level, the mind becomes so numb that even if your bladder is full with urine, the thought that my bladder is full with urine will take 20 minutes to come. And then to pass urine on the mountain after removing 6 layers of clothing is the toughest job on Mount Everest. So it not only helps you to conquer, but it instills humility. Because after that climb, no one says, I have made that. God is graceful enough that He chose me that I could make that. And that difference you understand. So he is Ed Vestius, 21 times on the 7 summits, all the Trans-Himalayas mountains, 14 peaks he has conquered without oxygen. He has climbed Everest 7 times. She is Bachendri Pal, first Indian woman to go there. Santosh Yadav, first Indian woman to go twice. Krishna Patil at the age of 19 years from Pune, reaching there for the first time. Her father took 30 lakh loan for her. This record was broken by Arjun Vajpayee from 16-year-old Noida. And this is a family of father, mother, and son. A boy of 14 years reaching the top of the world with the family for the first time. And you must have heard about her. There was a movie which came 6 months ago, Purna. Have you seen this? Purna. Malwan Purna, from a very small village with 40 huts in Telangana, she reached the top of the world. She's the youngest person ever from India to reach Mount Everest top. This is the only mother-daughter duo to reach the top of the world. He's the only astronaut to go to the International Space Station, come back down, go to the top of the world, come back down, again go to International Space Station. People have married there. These two ran away from the home, but where they ran? To the top of the world to get married. Pem Dorji and Moni Mulipati not only married there, he is doing so fantastic work for the poor people around. He has a world record there. From the base camp to the top, he goes in 8 hours flat. He is Miura, the oldest person to climb Everest at the age of 70 years. Yes, he deserves that. And can you beat it? This record was broken at the age of 75 years. Miura himself breaks his own record. And still wait, this record is again broken at the age of 81 years. Miura himself breaks his own record. Friends, she is the oldest woman at the age of 73 years, reaching the top of the world. Arunima Sinha, you know her? The national volleyball champion. She was robbed on the train and thrown out of the train. She was lying on the train tracks for 1.5 days. 49 trains passed by and no one could hear her scream. Finally, the 49th train driver understood some ladies there. He stopped the train, saw the leg was totally crushed. She was lifted, sent to Delhi. She was in the hospital for 6 months. In the hospital, her leg had to be cut from here, permanently amputated, and she has 2 spinal fractures. In the hospital bed for 6 months, Arunima Sinha decides, once I am discharged, I will go out and go to the top of the world within 2 years with 1 leg and 2 spine fractures. Friends, there is a person, Mark Inglis, who, look at this picture very carefully. No legs below the knee. And he has reached all the 7 summits. 7 summits are the 7 topmost mountains on each of the continent of the earth, including Antarctica's topmost mountain. A man without legs has reached the 7 summits. Nearly 6,000 people from 80 countries have reached the top of Mount Everest. And these people have reached their life's peak. For example, he is 22-year-old from Colorado, Sean Schwanner. He had just 5 problems. He suffered from a cancer at the age of 22 years. He got treatment of it, chemotherapy, radiotherapy for 1.5 years. Just think, if you get cancer, will the thought come to you that I will climb Mount Everest? No. This boy was so unfortunate. He was cured of that cancer, but he suffered from second cancer of the lung. Second cancer of the lung within 8 months, and his whole lung had to be removed. He survived that also. He had just 5 problems. No experience of mountaineering, just 2 cancers, yeah, only. Just 1 lung. No finance and total negativity around. Sean Schwarner, 26-year-old, reaches Mount Everest twice. First mentally, then physically, because the collaboration increases the ability to fight all odds come what may. If these can do it, why can't we? Friends, the selected few, they reach their life's peak. Whenever you will talk about it, you say they are God sent. They have a very special DNA. They are very selected people. No, it is not so. It is not the selected people. It is the determined few who reach their life's peak. It is not necessary that only the bigger ones will build the biggest things. We, the small, can also start because we are the determined few who will reach their life's peak. Because collaboration is all about your choice. To reach your peak, you have to choose, and this choice is with you. No one else